Hi guys, it's Dr. Pete here from the Level Up program for high performance teams, and today I'm talking with you about the 4 KPIs in action. In this short video, we're going to zoom into KPI2 performance reporting and show you some practical things that you and your team can do to level up to become a higher performance team.
In relation to KPI2 performance reporting, there are 3 key things that your team can do. Number 1 is to monitor key lead indicators. Number 2 is to create a team-specific data wall. And number 3 is to use effective meeting protocols and processes. Today, we're going to jump into the big one, using effective meeting protocols and processes. So let's take a look at a HPT agenda. In HPT meetings, there are 3 key roles: chair, moderator, and live note taker. Unlike traditional meetings, these roles are rotated between team members every team meeting because every team member is responsible for meeting governance. Ultimately, the chair is in charge of the meeting. Their job is to keep the group focused and moving through the content and moving towards actions. Because of this, they always have final say on matters of process. Great chairs encourage active participation through processes like using elbow partners and round room feedback. They manage time and quality openly with the group. They drive the group towards smart actions, and they use effective paraphrasing and summarizing to get to the point. The chair is backed up by the moderator, who keeps an eye on team dynamics. The moderator helps keep the group on track by signaling to the chair with the red and yellow cards. The yellow card is issued as a caution to remind the group to get back on track, and the red card is used to stop the room. Good moderators use a loud, annoying timer to signal to the chair and to the group that it's time to move on. However, if the chair feels that more time is needed, they can overrule the moderator. Rather than taking verbatim minutes, high performance teams use a live note taker to capture bullet points of the main discussion as well as accountable actions. These are displayed on a screen or a projection so that team members can make suggestions around alterations in real time. Overall, HPT meeting agendas are designed so that their items are sequenced in a brain-friendly way. Items push groups towards taking action, allow them to manage their own inputs, and encourage group accountability with the overall safety to allow group vulnerability. From the outset, high-performance team meetings are set up to be inclusive and supportive through the welcome and the warm-up. During this time, the chair restates the meeting's purpose as well as how this fits into the organisation's bigger mission and goals. They also go over the ground rules, including openness and trust, balanced debate, competency over role, issues over personality, and accountability and clear outcomes. Many high-performance teams also have their own rules around the use of devices during meetings. After the welcome, each team member completes their one-word barometer and answers a simple icebreaker question around the group. The one-word barometer is about naming your mood state then and there, and it helps for 2 reasons. As individuals, it allows us to think about the emotion we're bringing into the meeting, and for the team, it helps everyone else understand their teammates' context. Conversation starters are simple questions designed to help the team to get to know each other that a little bit better. When choosing a question, the most important thing is to match the level of question with the team's current level of trust. Next, we move on to the first of our proactive items, team member updates. Here, each team member has up to about a minute to let the rest of the group know what's going on with them. This should be done by exception, with group members only sharing new information that there's no other way of the team knowing. Next up, we move into hot issues. Hot issues is a time-limited process that allows group members to raise and ventilate issues that are on their mind and then tap into the collective genius of the group to find a next step to solving the issue. In step 1 of the process, pairs or triads discuss the hot issues on their mind and come up with a few topics to write on butcher's paper or a whiteboard. Next, each individual team member has 5 votes to choose the hot issue or issues most relevant to them. After the hottest issues have been identified, the group moves into step 2.
Invite the group member whose issue was voted as number 1 to the front of the room to expand on their issue. Following this, invite the group to clarify the issue by asking questions that can be answered in a short sentence or in a yes or no format. Next, the group is to engage in a short solution-focused discussion, seeking to find next steps. Finally, to round out the process, The person who originally raised the issue that was discussed is invited to address the group and provide a summary of the discussion and any takeaways.
Following hot issues, we come to the first of our strategic items, the senior leaders briefing and Q&A. Senior leaders can use this time however they wish. The advantage of this time being during the middle of the meeting is that senior leaders can pivot to their best strategic advantage. The senior leaders briefing is followed by our second strategic item, focused team time. In a typical 4-week cycle, high performance teams divide their time between a few different items, including making updates to their team action plan, reviewing their team dashboard or relevant policies, completing a 10-minute team booster, or reviewing their team pulse scorecard. Close out a HPT team meeting, each group member speaks out their one-word barometer as well as their takeaway action. Live notes are ratified before being sent out. The moderator provides feedback to the group around their team dynamics, and then roles for the next meeting are assigned. So that's how high performance teams use roles and structures to make the most of their weekly meeting time.